And
Hey,
a spade, a
yeah, exactly.
spade, and a
Spade a
spade, a
spade.
spade.
Yeah.
I was raised
Mm.
up on my own.
Hey, them boys getting it on though. Them boys
Man, I've
getting it
listened
on.
to that song way too much this week.
Yeah. We played it. I'd play it again, but I don't want to get a red flag, But it was worth that red flag though.
Bro, one thing we didn't even talk about that actually. That's
Yeah.
funny. That's a good intro that we're worried about what the hell we're even gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Hashtag free Johnson's still a thing. But yeah,
It is. It is.
last Friday's show we played the video and they're like, yeah, 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 we'd love to
Mhm.
listen to our song with you guys. Like,
Yeah.
cool. Man, normally you get like a yellow mark, like when we had Eric Bergen on, you had to like share whatever 20 cents we make off
Right.
revenue from the show. We had to give like 10 cents to them. Nah, man. Hugh's owned by Sony. They did not play any games, man. It was a red, like it was a fucking red card in soccer.
Yeah.
It was
Listen,
it made
hell
me
no,
feel like
not
I had
today.
fucking committed a crime. That's how harsh it
But
was.
again though, it was well worth it. It was well
Yeah,
worth it.
we knew there was a risk, and we knew there was
Right.
probably but we were going for the yellow card. I was like, "Yeah, we'll get yellow."
Yeah.
No, we got
Yeah.
that red, and I was like, "Oh, okay, okay." I was like, "Well, no more of those."
We keep saying that, but it happens.
Yeah, I
W
think you can get like so many per 90 days. I don't want to get any more for another.
Oh, yeah, let's
I don't want to
let's
get any
find
more
out.
for the rest of ever. But
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's find that number then, because we don't wanna do that.
you know what? It kind of goes to show you like how jacked the music industry is, man.
Oh,
Like here,
absolutely,
that
man.
I mean, they had just signed a deal within the last like 2 weeks
Mhm.
or something
Straight
like that. They
something
announced
like
that
that,
they had
yeah.
signed with it. It was really recent. They announced it, and it was like, and they were pure indie up until that point. And that music company, like, oh, they signed that deal. That is immediately ours. And that's
Mhm.
the part that's kinda, like, sad and scary, man, because
Yeah, it was like,
so
"Nope."
many people get so caught up in the whole dictionary of, like, record deal. I got
Mhm.
a record deal, I got a record deal. Like, nowadays, people are just like, "Oh, so somebody owns you."
Yeah. True.
I mean,
True.
nowadays, like, with Upchurch
Yep.
and I know he's not your favorite, but,
Who?
like, the Tommy McDonald's out
Oh,
there of
yeah,
the
yeah,
world.
yeah.
But, like, at the end of the day, them guys own 100% of themselves,
You're right, they do,
and
they
I
do.
love it, and that's why the Dude Network is not for sale ever.
Yeah, if you wanna
Like,
buy
I
it, you
love that
gotta
we are and I'm gonna model this around the same way, like, that's why the dudenetwork.com will get that thing up and running at some point.
yeah,
Can't cancel what I own.
that's right, you
You
can't
know?
take it either. You can't
Can't
take it
take
either.
it. Can't take it. So,
Nope.
yeah, like, we are pretty much I'm setting this bitch up to be cancelable proof. Like, I
Mhm. Come get it if you want
My First Amendment right can be real liberal.
it. Hey, but this
Uh,
is the after party for the after party of the Dudes After Dark.
we love Hugh, we
Johnsy,
just hate
like Tony
Sony.
said, it is hashtag still free Johnsy because he's wanted to be here so bad. Oh, see, Tony's winning. Tony's winning. But Johnsy wanted to be here so bad, but they still got him on lockdown. So still hashtag free Johnsy on this one. But he will be here in the future for sure because we're just gonna make him quit. We're just gonna make him quit his job.
We're working on it. We're working
Yeah.
on it real
I
hard.
mean, he's just gonna become an independent electrician on his own, do his own thing. He can work his own hours. That's it.
Or if you guys know a couple companies that would love to sponsor us, so we can pay
Right.
John
That
Z,
too. Yep.
we can actually pay these guys, that'd
Yeah.
be cool.
Yeah. Because yeah, that free 99 is works pretty good
Yeah,
right now though.
that free ni that yeah, they say you get set people up on a 1099.
Yeah.
Him, the dude now, we set up 'em up on that free
We on
99.
that free 99 program.
We get him some charcoal and some spices and sauces. There's perks, there's
Hey,
perks.
it's true. There's perks to it, and
You
I
even
ain't
get
mad
the
at it though.
garage beer 'cause it's not even in your
You
guys'
get garage beer.
I I go and pay for it just like everybody else. What a world.
One day this South Carolina boy have another taste of garage beer.
I was gonna be like, "Can I just show up at the brewery and get a pallet?
Yeah,
Can I
it
take
might
my
be
check?
cheaper.
Can me and my pops take his regular cab down and just float up that jack
That thing would be squatted down in the ass and just dragging
Oh,
up the
no,
garage
man,
door.
we'll put it up toward the top of the bed.
Oh, okay.
We'll put it toward the middle of it, it'll be alright.
As them young boys around here say, that thing I have an old Carolina squat on it coming down the road.
I don't know what we call it up here. Up here, we just call them dumpster divers.
Dumbasses.
I don't know, we call them scrappers, but look at that scrapper truck.
Jeez, man. At least they're trying to pass a law to get that over. That's about
Yeah.
the dumbest thing ever.
What's that?
No, actually, they're squatting trucks in the back end.
There's a law that you can't have it?
That's right. I want to say it's like a 4-inch difference between the front and the rear
Oh,
tire and the wheel well and the front tire and the wheel well.
that's just the law to harass people, man. Who cares?
Nah, but it's
Just
very
let them
it's
drive.
dangerous, man. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
I'd have to see the stats of, like, how many accidents they cause
Yeah.
in a year.
Or transmissions burned up because all your fluids running in the back and the
Well, that's a
transmission don't cook
personal
up.
choice. That's got nothing to do with
Exactly.
keeping line.
Exactly.
Hey, that's a person. Hey, listen. Listen. If you want to sit there and make that choice, I don't believe in common sense and the cream rising to the top. There might not be a lot of common sense in this world, but that shit still rises to the top.
This is true.
I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." Everybody says that. They
Oh,
still do
we've
the
we've
same
all
damn
been there and
thing,
done
but they
that though.
still know common sense still rises to the
Hell
top when it
yeah.
hits
We've
the
all
fan.
we've all been there and done that.
Yeah, when it hits the fan, the cream is left standing.
True,
That's
true.
uh, but yeah, man, we had Nick on, Nick Weary, awesome dude, man,
Yeah, man.
awesome. I
He's a
love that guy,
beast. He's a beast.
dude. He even texted me like right after, and he was like, "I'm sorry I rambled." Like, nah, man. I was like,
No.
conversational is what
Yeah,
we
that's exactly what it
need.
was.
I was like, we're not reporters. We're just
No,
dudes sitting around drinking beer, hanging out on a Friday, man. Like,
for sure.
come on now. That just goes to show you, though, man. Like, I love that dude. Like, we've become friends with some pretty
True. Just
crazy people. We never would have thought. I mean,
nah, you're 100%. Matter of fact, I was talking to these guys, some of the guys that I work with now, and it's just to the point if you just to tell them the guys that we've had on the show, or not guys, but just individuals we've had on the show. It's just like when you start spitting in names, you're like, dang, all right, that's pretty damn cool.
we've had
Yeah.
some. I mean, I really do believe that Hugh is going to be a big. I really do believe Hugh and
They're
Brady
gonna
get
they're gonna
together.
they're gonna have their time for sure.
I do think if they stick together,
Yeah.
point, it's like you got the talent, and they've all been
Hmm.
successful in other lives.
Yeah.
Now they come together and they 3 years to release a song.
Hmm.
I mean, that's dedication. If they can stick,
Yeah.
like I said to him last week, it's like hopefully you get a little quicker on that 3-year turnaround. But
Right.
you know, like
Yeah.
a fucking Evander Holyfield at 50 series, man, like fighting at
And
50. you know?
and even down
But
to it,
but
like
no,
you
but
say,
yeah,
even to the musicians. I mean, even like calling all captains, you know, they're still doing their thing.
Eric Burgett still on his
And
thing.
I was about to say the same thing. It was so wild because I was sitting out earlier before the show out. I was sitting on the patio and had just a random mix playing on Spotify. Guess who popped up? Eric Burgett popped up on the dang Spotify. You know, on a random playlist.
Dude, DPK is still ascended.
Yeah.
You know what I love about DPK? He had that Ray J song that kinda like, whoop,
Yep.
but he's still working, grinding, and
Mhm.
you wanna hear it and he like Ray J,
Yeah.
but ever since then, it's still done this,
Yeah. Absolutely.
you
All of it,
know, and,
man. All of them.
that
Everybody.
last song that last summer, he had that song Tequila, like, the dude's
Hmm.
talented. He's
Oh yeah.
gonna get a couple more bangers, man, but,
Yeah. For sure.
yeah, we've had, some pretty big names. Like, dude, there might be a time when people look back like, "Damn, dude, network, they know how to book them."
True. Hey. Hey, don't be
I
mad at
really
it. Don't be
feel
mad at it. That's all I'm gonna say.
well, what I love about our group is that if we all 3 sign off on it,
Hmm.
then
Yeah.
it's good it's a good sign.
Yeah. We do. That is a
We're all
good.
3 music people, me, you, and Johnsy,
Oh gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I'm
and we're
finding
all
that out
3.
more and more, man. That it's. I don't care what genre it is, but if it's music, I can get down with it.
I'm a flow guy. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, like, I love any kind of music. It's just I know a good song when I hear it.
Mhm.
And there's some of 'em we've had, and there's some I knew that they were good songs, but they weren't like, "Oh," like, you know what I mean? Like, "Wow, like, that's gonna change people."
Mhm.
Like, but they've been real good songs. Been real good songs.
Oh, yeah, for
Like,
sure.
that "Calling All Captains Tailspin," like, that song sticks
Mhm.
out in my brain above all. I couldn't tell you half their other songs, but man, that Tailspin song, like, there was, like, a series of lines in that, I'm like, "I'll never forget that series of lines ever."
Mhm.
And then, like, that "Hugh Home," man, like, just sticks with me. Like, I
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, "Man, that's a banger." And, like, yeah, the Dirty Prescott Kids, like, "Rage In," like, that's a banger.
Mhm.
That's a banger.
Mhm. Very
Um did
and it
you ever hear okay, so Damon, you've been to a shice pile of music shows.
yeah.
Let's ask you some questions here. Okay, opening acts, you've seen a bunch of 'em over the years. What was the biggest no-name opening act at the time that ended up being a headliner that you got to see? Like, you saw them before anybody knew about
So, if I the one that sticks out to me the quickest is, Five Finger Death Punch.
'em. Mm.
I seen them open up, like, they was the very first band. And then I'd made a joke about it. I called them. I called them Four Finger Death Punch because they wasn't known. And so until that's why I said it's like they was Four Finger Death Punch
That's
before they was
funny.
Five Finger.
Fucking shit on one of those
Yeah,
ended up that's funny.
and like I say, that was one that sticks out to me the most. Yeah, for sure. That was the biggest because I mean they're pretty well known now.
My I I only had one music concert stage, like, where I wanted to go to music concert stage in my life,
Mhm.
and that was when I went to Coastal, and it was at the House of Blues. We went to House of Blues for all the
Oh god,
concerts.
this is the best venue ever.
It was so intimate. It was too
Yes.
intimate for me because I was a dumb, rowdy college kid. I was looking to I mean,
Yeah.
man, there was one time I had worked in the restaurant business. I got, like, a Timberland boot across my forehead, and I got, like, that people crowd surfing. I'd
Yep.
worked the next 5 damn days, the big wham. Like, I was going up greeting like, "Hi, I'm Tony, I'm your server." Yes, there's a massive boot print across my forehead, but I wasn't in a fight.
Yeah, that was
So,
I
I
got
never let
I got kind of that same story from the House of Blues. I come home from a show one night and my wife like woke me up the next morning. She's like, "What's that on your back?" I'm like, I'm not sure. What does it look like?" And she was like, "It looks like a boot print." And sure enough, man, I had a damn boot print bruise across my shoulder blades on my back where somebody had kicked me in the crowd. And I didn't even know it. It was just that live. Now,
Yeah,
granted, that was 20 years ago. Good.
it'd be like
Yeah.
that sometimes.
Yeah. Like, full of vinegar and everything else. You really didn't care at the time.
No, so I never got to see a lot of bands, like, before they were anybody. But I've listened to a lot of music like 6 months before it came mainstream.
Right.
Like, I always took pride in playing a song out before anybody else even knew
Okay.
about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, there was, like, some back in that era that when I got into that, it was websites were still everything,
Hmm.
and there was, like, websites for especially, like, in the rap industry and hip hop industry.
Right.
uh, there was websites they would leak singles
Hmm.
to get the feedback from
What was
before they would release it. So
what
you
was
would
that
hear some really
called?
banger ass songs before I couldn't tell you any off the top of my brain memory wise.
No, but I'm trying to think of that site though. You're exactly right. I can't. It won't pull out for some reason. But yeah, yeah, I know what you're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then also I was a big alt rock guy. I love listening to the alt good rock bands and
Hmm.
punk rock bands.
Yeah.
Then like not maybe not that album, but like an album later, they were going
Hmm.
mainstream on MTV, and you're like, "Oh, yeah, like, shit, been listening to them forever." You know? But then
Right.
they sucked after that, it wasn't cool anymore. It wasn't cool, it was not
Sure.
cool. You wanted to, yeah, making sure I don't open any more beers without making
No,
sure all the other
man.
ones. You ever
Man.
do that where you open a beer and you sit down, you're like, "Fuck, that one's still full beside it."
Oh, yeah, plenty. I've done that this afternoon, so, I mean, it's all good.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
and
know
you
your
ain't got
pain.
that ain't a drunk thing, that's just a dude thing.
Yeah, this is yeah, 'cause, I had one sitting on the patio, and I come and went and got something out of the garage, so I grabbed another one, and when I come out, I opened it, and I took a big sip out of it, and when I took a sip, I looked over, I was like, "Well, how you doing over the half a beer?" So,
Yeah, and you're like, "Shit, now
uh,
I gotta drink it
that's so
fast."
I just killed that half
And
of
your
it.
other one's still and you don't wanna put it in the fridge and lose the bubbles,
No,
you
absolutely.
gotta keep that bubbly.
Yeah.
Unless you're my Uncle Gus, man, used to
Mm-mm.
take him 3 days to drink a beer, man. It was
No.
disgusting.
That thing would be
Disgusting.
hot, bro. That's too hot.
No, he put it in the fridge.
Oh,
He'd come home, I mean, Uncle Gus is a farmer just across
yeah.
the way. He had, Stroh's Genesee, one of I don't know, Schlitz,
Oof,
one of those.
oof.
It was always one of those back when he was a drinker, when he was out of high school, that was the beers you drank up here.
Mhm.
And, yeah, he'd come home. If it was a new beer, he'd bring it in from the garage, crack it, take 2, 3 drinks, put it in the fridge. The next day,
Hey, no
get
way.
2, 3 more drinks. Then the next day, finish it.
Jeez, man. He's taking baby sips out that beer.
And then, there'd be a couple nights where he would drink 2, 3, 4 beers,
I got
but during the week, had a couple sips at the end of every day at work, just
you.
a couple sips,
Mhm.
literally a couple drinks,
Good night.
yeah, man. Uncle Gus. Uncle Gus was awesome. He'd always brag to you. He'd have a dip in one, he'd have a Genesee in one hand, a Camel non-filtered in the other, and a big thing of Copenhagen in his lip all
Damn.
at the same time.
Jeez,
He'd
man. That's
tell us
hardcore. He's
he'd say
hardcore.
we weren't men, we didn't know.
Jeez, man. Yeah, yeah. That's pretty rough right there.
Hey, man,
That's
Uncle
getting
Gus
that's getting
lived.
your that's getting your nicotine in right there for
Uncle
sure.
Gus is awesome, man. He's a legend. I love Uncle Gus. I love that guy.
Mm.
Loved him. Always took care
And
of him,
we
man.
and we all got them people in our life like that.
Yeah, man, it's really crazy how them people shape you.
Mhm.
Your dad does so much,
Yeah.
but it's them crazy fucking uncles that
True.
really get you.
This is true. Heck,
Oh,
I remember one of my dad's friends, man. Like he would chew tobacco and like have a big old chaw of tobacco. He would go to eat lunch while we was wherever. He would take it out, sit it on the dashboard. We'd eat. He picked that right back up off the dashboard and put it right back in and go to working
oh,
on
yeah,
it.
still good, man.
I'm like, that's man, that man's getting it in.
Yeah, there was a lot of chewers. Dad
Oh
now,
yeah.
my dad was a juicy fruit chewer.
Okay.
That was his drug of choice.
Mm-hmm.
I remember mom always had to get him sleeves of juicy fruit, the 5 packs,
Mm.
and there'd be, like, 10 in the pack, so it'd be, like, 50 sticks of gum. Yeah, man, he'd take that juice fruit, man. Dad always had juice fruit on him. Oh, he always had gum on him.
Yeah.
But, no, dad's family came from a line of drinkers, like, great pride in the drinking game.
Mm-hmm.
We're really good, but dad did not like it, and, he did his thing young, but then so
Right.
dad wasn't the drinker, but he'd have a couple every now and then. Like,
Yeah.
dad was literally, like, the occasional social drinker,
Huh.
and it's always Michelob Light with him. Always Michelob Light, like, not
Ooh,
Ultra, Michelob Light, like, it's odd.
that is
Very
weird.
odd. Very odd.
Well, I
Or
mean, yeah, I guess because my
but,
head.
no, so, like, the drinking came from not my dad, but from everybody else on both sides of the
Yeah,
poor dad, man, he worked so hard to not be the drinker and have that influence, man, and then every which way that dude turned booze. I'm
yeah. I
the
remember. I remember.
why I'm laughing is I'm literally realizing this as we're talking about it, how hard dad tried. It's still everywhere. Daddy tried,
it's crazy
daddy
what them
tried.
guys used to drink back in the day. Cause heck, I want to say my granddad, it was a Black Label. He would drink Black Label beer. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up. It was called Black Label something. Black Label
Oh,
beer.
okay, okay, okay. Okay, I was saying I knew there was a Genesee black can, but I think I've heard of Black Label beer. I've heard of it. See,
Yeah, it
back
was it.
then though, beer was still very regional,
Yeah,
kinda
and
like
the thing was,
Poland.
it
I
was
mean,
it
because that
was.
would have been like RC. Like down there, you would have had Cheerwine and RC.
Oh gosh, yeah. Everybody's crushing Cheerwine and RCs around here. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what it
RC.
was.
Hey, RC's a solid cola, man. I'm glad it's still in existence.
It is. It is.
Oh, it is. We have a 7 Up distributor right up the road from me,
Mhm.
and and RC's with 7 Up.
Okay.
It's Sunkist, 7 Up, RC Cola. Yeah, you can get RC Cola as 2 liters up here still
I
everywhere.
mean, hell, RC's a big thing because hell they made a song RC Cola and the Moon Pie, didn't they?
I didn't even
Yeah,
know
it's one of them old country songs, probably from back in the
shit.
day.
Never heard of her.
Who's saying that now? Now you gotta have RC.
Now you're gonna have to look. I don't put that shit on me, bro. You brought that up, not me. You brought RC Cola and moon pies, and I brought up RC Cola. You the one that thought of this song I never heard of. Probably some jingle you heard up on it as a kid.
Well, maybe it was just a lyric. Huh, I don't know. Maybe it's just a lyric then.
Man,
I don't
wonder
know.
what. So there's also Sundrop.
Oh,
Sundrop's in that family.
Tracy
Sun-
Bird sang it. Lifestyles are not so rich and famous. It was a line out of that song. Tracy Bird.
Tracy Bird, boy, that was a country singer. You hear Tracy Lawrence, you forget about Tracy Bird.
Yeah, mm,
TracyByrd.
that's right. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Boy, I was a '90s country kid, man. Like
We listened to it a little bit
That's
back
all
in the
dad
day.
listened to. That on when we were milking cows, man. There's always a radio hanging on the wall, and it was '90s country, 99.9 and 104.5.
Yeah. Did y'all ever milk the bulls?
No, what's funny is we didn't have bulls. Dad artificially inseminated. So I
Right.
grew up thinking it was perfectly normal for a dude to stick his whole arm up a fucking cow's ass. I walk in and it'd be like old Bob Brewer, like he's
Maybe
like, "Hey,
deep
Anthony,"
arm deep in it.
because I was still Anthony as a kid. I was still Anthony.
Right.
"Hey, Anthony. Hey, Bob." And he's like one arm missing. Like, "Hey," he's like, "Hey, how you doing?"
Oh shoot.
I'd be like, "Your daughter's come to work with you today?" I'm gonna play. I'm here by myself. He's sitting there. He's like, kind of busy. Yeah, like didn't
No.
bring him today. Well,
And so, we know we had Nick on the other night. He's eating all that food. What would be something that you could probably eat a world record of? What do they get? They get 10 minutes to eat.
10
So
minutes. All
what's
right,
the most food you could probably consume in 10 minutes of something?
little Smokies, the
Oh
little
god,
tiny little
yeah,
Smokies,
yeah,
or like the frozen, not jumbo sized meatballs.
yeah.
I think I could put on a show.
Hey, that's a good
I
combo.
don't know if I don't know if I
Yeah.
could do Nick Weary status because
No,
I
yeah.
mean, but I think if you put me in a room full of other cold turkey eaters
Mm-hmm.
that are in the same condition as me in the same playing field,
Yeah,
I don't see me not finishing top third.
yeah. I was gonna say I was gonna say
I'm in top 30%.
I was
When
gonna
I'm
say
put
I was gonna say chicken wings myself because I
I
mean,
can't I can't, dude. I know a chicken wing, I get tired, man, after about 12.
yeah, true.
I can't 12 wings for me in a sit down, that's a good
But
session.
you gotta put it in your head that you gotta crush them though.
I know, man. You'd have to be prepared, like, you'd have to drink a shit ton of water that morning and
Right.
stretch out that belly, and
Yeah, because
But
that was one
even
of the
then, like, I don't think I could do more. I don't see a world where I could eat more than 18
no.
wings in a sitting.
How many?
18.
I was gonna give myself about 30 to 35.
Jesus. Dude, yeah,
Yeah.
you'd smoke me. Now, I think I could eat
But no,
30.
I'm
I
not gonna
think I
eat
could
all
eat
day frying
30,
pan.
like, not like Italian wedding soup meatballs, but, like,
Right.
you know,
Yeah, I
the
know.
ones when you go to the
It's store-bought, yeah.
cafeteria, they're
Yeah.
like the size
Yeah.
smaller than a golf ball.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The normal
But,
size.
yeah, I think I could eat, like, 30 to 40 of those.
Oh,
And
yeah, it's easy. Well,
maybe
I was
50.
gonna say easy.
I would go for 50.
Mm,
I just
that's
think
that's a
I would
pan
break
full.
it down. I'd be like, "Alright, I need to eat 15 every 2 minutes."
Yeah.
Well, not even that. You need to eat 10 every 2 minutes to get 50.
Mhm.
I think 50, I don't think we I it sounds so minuscule when you break it down per minute.
But,
Every
you
You
gotta
need
give
to
it
eat
to them.
5 of them a minute, and they're bite size.
Yeah. But you gotta give it to them, man. When does that stuff just start piling up and just where you can't take any more
And
in?
that's where he says the torso comes into play,
Mhm.
because he said, he's a shorter guy and he doesn't
Yeah.
have a long he said Joey's got a long torso, long
Right.
chest. He said even his wife, long torso,
Yep.
long chest. And because he's pretty small on the vertical stature.
Right, right. But I'll tell you I'm gonna put this right here. But she's the world record ramen eating right here.
Oh man, I feel bad for any husband she ever has. Look at that. When they say suck in the next Sunday, that's what they mean.
She she threw that whole platter. That whole platter straight to the head. Straight to the head.
I like how she like stares at the camera, like, see what I did? Like,
Yeah.
I'm scared, bitch. Like, I am petrified for my life right
She
now.
said, next.
Do not make eye contact with me, please.
Next.
Yeah. Er,
Oh god. But yeah, I'm like
shenanigans.
that though. I mean, yeah, you're right. You can't eat but so much because you figure they putting liquid in at the same time they're
Yeah.
putting solid in.
So you
Hey,
said chicken
kudos, man.
wings. Chicken wings.
Yeah,
I know pounds of pasta is
I say
something.
that many, but the more I think about it, yeah, that's pretty rough too.
I also think, there's something about cheddar broccoli rice, man, that I like
Oh, well, hey,
next.
there you go.
The
That's a
north
bottom.
sides, bro, there's something about it. I could eat 2 bags in one sitting, man. 2 fucking and that's in
Yeah.
one sitting.
Oh,
So,
jeez.
I feel if I really prepared for it and starved myself, I could eat 3, 4 bags in 10 minutes.
Hmm.
So, whatever that would boil out to, literally.
Because what is it? 12-ounce bags?
I mean, yeah, that's just physical weight when you buy it.
Yeah.
And rice
So,
goes what, 3 times its size? Or
well, I
is it
mean, it's already.
7?
I mean, are you getting the microwave version or what you doing?
I mean, it just standard. I mean, I'm cool. I normally do mine in the pot on the I ain't that lazy. I ain't a lazy guy with my skillet rice, bro. I
Right.
do that shit on the oven. I can't do it in the microwave.
Yeah, it's so easy to buy rice and put it in the microwave in that bag. 90
I
seconds.
know them 90-second bags though
Yep.
are delicious. They're just
You got
expensive.
rice in 90 seconds,
They're
man.
expensive. My go-to rice is the boil and bag rice.
Really? I haven't used them.
Oh man, I get shit all the time when I post them, but it's the only rice that I can make that doesn't turn to risotto.
Okay. Well, here's what you need to do then. You need to switch it all together and get parboiled rice.
What kind of rice?
Parboiled. Basically, it's
Hard,
already boiled.
hard boiled rice.
No, PAR boiled.
Hard
Parboiled.
boil. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a browner, yellowy tint to it, but it's already boiled and it don't have all that starchiness to it.
Yeah.
So when you're boiling it, you can actually stir it around while it's boiling until you get to the liquid content and then cut it off and it won't ever be sticky and clumpy. like white
or
rice.
I could just do the boil in bags and just call it
Yeah,
a
just
day.
do that. Yeah.
Because, dude, it's 6 bags for $1.98,
Oh, shoot,
and
there you
it's 2 bags feeds our family.
go. Mhm.
So you
Oh,
get 3, well, and even if I do 3 bags, like, alright, it's gonna be a heavy rice meal, and you get 2 meals of rice for $3. $2.
that ain't bad. That
I
ain't
think
bad at
that's
all.
what it is. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because it's $1.49 or $1.29 for 2 bags, or it's $1.94 for 6 bags, and it's like,
Dang. Yeah,
am
and
I the
that's a
only
no-brainer.
am I the only one that does math in this
Yeah, I
equation,
was
or
gonna say that's a no-brainer.
yeah, 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 like, at least at Mako's, it's how it pans out, so, yeah, I'll spend $4, I'll get, like, 12 bags of boiling bag of rice, and it's, like, at worst, like, 4 meals in 2
Jeez,
weeks.
man. Heck
You
yeah.
know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's just a staple. It's like one of those, like, staple things. But, dude, you don't have to rinse it out. You just boil it, cut the
Mhm.
bag open, put it in the thing, and fluff it, and add your butter,
Dang.
zap, and all that. Yeah, man.
Mhm.
Crazy.
There you go.
I forget what we were talking about before that led to that discussion.
We was talking
And we're
about
talking about
food eating.
rice, things that we could eat. I said
Yeah, and
rice.
you said broccoli and cheese rice, yeah.
Then we got into, like, how we cook rice.
Yeah.
I mean, so you said chicken wings. If there was, like, anything else, like, get creative. You said chicken wings. Like, dig inside the like, chicken bog? Do you think you could eat a big old flipping mess of chicken bog?
Good night, man. Yeah, but you be miserable. Because you figure, man, if you eat a plate of it, that's probably a pound or two, depending on how big of a plate you fix. You know, yes, I mean I can gobble it down, but you're gonna feel terrible.
Dude, I
Hmm,
know one I could do. McDonald's double cheeseburgers, bro.
really?
There's something about them. I can eat 4 in a sitting.
I can't get over that.
I can eat 4 double cheeseburgers right
It's
now.
so full of that sodium. I can just taste all that
Dude,
sodium.
I know. I don't know what it is, but there's something about that son of a bitch that
Well,
makes
I
me
mean,
wanna just, I'm telling you, dude, if I starved myself and did the thing
yeah,
in 10 minutes, I could probably get close to 6 double cheeseburgers,
I
bro.
was gonna say I wasn't gonna give you more than about 6 to 8.
8 would be too much. I don't think
That's
I
what
could
I'm saying.
I would
That's
go
all I
for
was gonna
8,
get. When you was
but
talking
I
about it, that
think
was the number in my head.
anything less than 6, I failed. Anything less than
Right.
6, I
Well,
failed.
I mean, you can crush two of them real quick, like
Oh, bro, I'd crush 3 real
yeah.
fast.
That's what I'm saying. You can
3
crush
are
them.
gone in the first 3 minutes.
Yeah, but then you got to keep going though.
Yeah. But I feel if my goal was 6 and I can get 3 in the first 3, then that gives me 7 minutes that gives me 1 every 2 minutes, eat another burger.
Yeah.
And it would just be like, push it down, man. Just keep on pushing
Right.
it.
True.
Now,
Yeah.
now I'm sitting here in my eyes like, that'd be good. Can you imagine what Nick's thinking? He's like, "Oh, 20."
Yeah. I was gonna
You
say he's
know?
like, yeah,
I can get 40 beef patties down.
yeah.
Ain't
Because
g
I
It's not
want
a
to say,
quarter pounder, it's a double.
yeah.
So,
Because what was it? We was I can't even remember the number when we done that hot dog eating contest when he was on last time.
we
We
did
only eat
2.
two, and it was like 2 or 3 minutes that we done that. And he's like, heck, I should have been on like 12 or 15 at this
And
moment.
Joey Chestnut did 76 hot dogs in 10
Ain't
minutes.
no way, bro. That's that's
76.
that's that's swallowing weenies a bunch
Hey,
quick.
by the way, Joey Chestnut's reign is ending, bro.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. He's on the way
He's
down.
getting old, bro. He's starting to
Yeah,
get
man.
some wrinkles.
Yeah.
Well, he went from 76, but I think like what Nick said, when you're getting pushed, I think that was like the year he went to beat Kobayashi,
Okay.
and or the year he went to defend it against Kobayashi.
Hmm.
And then after that, like, yeah, he's down to 60s now.
Dang.
So either he's getting older, he's losing his touch, or he's just
Hey, you
not getting pushed anymore.
can't be king forever.
You know?
Can't be the king forever.
The old lion. Don't ask old Mufasa.
But yeah, that was going to be the question. I didn't really get to it, but I mean, I just wonder how this dude like Nick, how he prepares for it. Because you got to be clean. You've got to be cleaned out. To
Dude,
me,
he's so clean.
so you've got
He's
to be
so clean.
clean eating a lot.
I think he got his body. I think he gets his body set up where it just feeds, dude. He's always lifting, working out.
This is true.
That I just think his engine just burns faster than others, man.
Hey, no telling, man.
But I don't know how that helps you with. It's not like it like melts the. When you throw a hot dog in, it's like nuclear lava down there because you work out more. It just burns up that first hot dog
True.
immediately. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know.
Mm.
I just think part of the workout is stretching out the stomach to that level because it is a muscle,
Yeah,
and it's
because
more
what was
intense.
it? What was it back in the day? Everybody used to talk about if you're going to do it, you have to eat like a bunch of lettuce or something like that, and the lettuce would stretch your stomach out, or some crap like that. They was talking way back in the day.
I know water. I was always told like drink a shice pile of water because
Right.
it's like heavy. It sits.
Like I said, I don't know. I didn't thought that's what I heard. I probably could have heard wrong for sure.
And he did make a mention about Swaggerty's sausage pucks.
Yeah, he, he sound like he can crush them too.
I don't want to. I think I turned it off because he mentioned it, and he would just he threw he threw out a lifeline to Swaggerty's. I think right there.
Mm,
But man, I think I would put on a show on a private world on a private tour. You kept
mm,
the pros out of it. If you competed in Nathan's ever, you're not allowed. I
mm.
would. I think I'd do all right.
Yeah,
A lot of people just do like one bite, but I think if you did like a 3 bite chomp, break it up a little bit to stack it in there.
for them sausage books.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, 2 bites. 2 bites, you can clear a puck out.
I would do three. One, two,
Right.
three. One, two, two. One, two, three. One, two, three.
Right.
That speed. Book it.
All I know is I won't. No matter how much we talk, I still wouldn't probably even try to eat that much.
Here's
Even
the
though I can
crazy
say
part,
I can
man.
eat
Like
20 to 30 something wings, I probably would never try it.
I'm not big volume guy. I'm not gonna sit there and
No.
act like I'm like the world's greatest eater that's never competed. Like
Heck
I
no.
don't think I would win
Uh-uh.
many contests. I'm picking the three things that just in my life, apparently my body looks past limitations. Other thing, shrimp scampi. I could eat a
Ooh.
mess of
Ooh.
shrimp. I can eat a mess of shrimp. I can eat a
This is
mess
true. Yeah,
of
this is
shrimp.
true. Yeah. Let's
I
see.
think my record at a Red Lobster's all you can eat shrimp. I think one night I had 10 of the scampies, and then I had the coconut shrimp. Like I think I had like 15, 16 orders. I had them convinced they were bringing me out three at a time.
All right. So you ready for this?
What's that?
So you brought up shrimp, so I had to look it
Oh,
up.
I don't even, dude. I don't even want to know.
Just guess at how many pounds Chestnut eat to get the record.
In 10 minutes,
It didn't say the
let's
time, but it
let's just say
says,
18 pounds. That seems to be teens is high
dang, you were close. 17 pounds of shrimp. That's a lot of damn shrimp, bro.
because I saw like on these like 11, 12, 13 was like a common thing. Like there isn't anybody eating 20 pounds of anything.
Oh, so take that back.
Oh
He,
shit.
he broke his own record.
Oh,
Yep. So he ended up eating 18 pounds, 9.6 ounces. And he broke his own record.
that's
So
wild.
down there almost 19 pounds.
Imagine if he had somebody to push him, dude. What numbers? There'd be a 20-pound mark somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely,
One
man.
if there was two Joey Chestnuts on this world right now, there'd be a 20-pound
Oh,
consumption record out there somewhere.
yeah,
Could you imagine putting on 18 pounds in a day of just
that's a
food,
lot.
bro?
That's a lot.
Could you
A
imagine the
lot.
shits? Could you imagine your
Truth.
turds?
I don't know. I don't think my stomach.
I enjoy a good poop, but
All I'm gonna do.
I would enjoy it. If it all came at once, that'd be a great poop.
All I'm gonna say is you better have some of them wet wipes around because it's
Yeah,
gonna
then
get
dude, you
wild.
better get out of them fucking dude wipes.
Yeah, some kind of wet, some kind of wipes to moisten that thing back up.
Oh,
You
moist.
finna get you finna get raw.
Man. Man, oh man, oh man. That's funny.
Mm,
So we talked opening bands
yeah,
that we got to watch or music, and then we switched that to what we just finished up, which was not anywhere close to that.
yeah, nah,
Yeah, it's about Dude Network show. That's about that checks out.
yeah, for sure. I mean, it's just this is what we do. I mean, when
Free Johnsy.
we just yeah, free Johnsy, and we just randomly just ramble
We just
a-
ramble.
as it comes. So everybody's getting to see it as it is.
No, we appreciate everybody, man.
For
Seriously and
sure.
for real. Like the fact that we're doing 5 shows a week. We started out as one. Um, it's it's
It's
cool.
humbling. Yeah, it's pretty
It's cool.
humbling.
Yeah, it's humbling. It's cool. It's it's what I always expected, and it's what I always wanted,
Right.
but I didn't expect it.
True.
But I kind of, I manifested it. Like it's going to get there. And shout out to you, Damon. Johns, you're not with us tonight, man.
Yeah.
Johnsy has been here. Other guys
Mhm.
along the way. The doobies of the world that helped
All
contribute.
right.
Um, definitely Nombre, definitely Nombre.
Oh
Miss
yeah,
you, Nombre. You haven't been around, but
for
we know
sure.
eventually that time will come around again.
That's right.
Um, but it takes all you guys to help me out though to get me here. I don't know if I know we wouldn't be where we're at without you guys. So thank you
Right.
guys, and it's just cool that we all are getting our own shows, which
Mhm.
has our interests. It has our personalities. I'm really proud of the diversity we're offering.
Oh,
At least on
absolutely.
the content. I
Mhm.
know it's still a very Caucasian
Well,
network,
no, I
but
mean you're
but I
right. You're
but I do think we keep that out of a lot of it if you're listening to it, and if you're just listening to the audio version of this, you might know, but, like, our interests are so broad and
mhm.
so vast that, like, that's what we go for here on the Dude Network. I don't know what you were gonna say there, Damon.
No, because you were exactly right. I mean, that like you said, we got 5 shows, and each one of them brings something different to the table. You know, we started off. You got Big K with the cooking show.
We got a cooking show.
You got a cooking show. Then you come in. You got you and Chip with the parlay.
Sports
Now
and
you got
betting.
sports betting. Then you come in Friday night. We got a random show. Who knows what's going to happen? Who
Variety
knows
show.
who's going to be?
Gotta
You got a
have one.
variety. Yep. Now you got this coming off on Saturday, which you're going to get what you're going to get from us on Saturday night.
Drunk Tony.
That's right.
4.
And then 5, we got another foodie show. And I mean, who knows who we're going to have on there or what we're going to talk about, but it's all food, you know?
And we got her stuff working that is other interests that we can't get
Mm,
into, but we want to. We really want
right.
to. But no, Damon, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of you watching
Yeah.
right now.
That's the biggest one.
Hopefully we're hearing the content comments with you. If not, we'll catch up with you soon.
That's right.
Hope you're liking, sharing, following, subscribing, all the things. I have to go break the urinal, the porcelain pony over here with the mainstream of garage beer.
Yep.
Damon, thank you very much,
Ah,
man.
man. Heck yeah. No, I
Let's
appreciate
wrap
you,
this
man.
thing up.
Just the same.
Let's
Let's
wrap
get,
it up.
man, let's just get out of here. We ain't got to say
Let's
nothing
go. I
else.
appreciate you, Damon. I appreciate all you guys, man. This
That's
is
the biggest
great.
thing. We appreciate
Saturday.
y'all. That's the biggest
Next
thing.
time, Johnsy be with us.
That's right. All right. See y'all.